我还要再帮他赛马，那我还玩个屁啊！
Day dawns.
Ready?
As ever, first one to the tower.
果然没错，我要赛马。这是我最讨厌的。
Come on, silly, don't you embarrass us.
好的，驾！看，有事没事玩什么赛马啊？我见这个 NPC 都跟很紧的啦，这怎么可能会赢呢？啊，没力了。
Your sword is mine.
That'll be the day.
You're wind, not woman. Worthy of the best horse. The mare is yours.
Thank you.
What?
Oh.
Another chance to win.
She screamed like a mad woman. In an instant, all had forgotten the wager. Every man ran to save his skin, even were it to break his neck.
And they make it?
Some, aye. Others were not so fortunate. But what happened then? I must say, Witcher, seen a lot, but nothing like this. Never.
Uh-oh. I know that look.
You're a fast learner. You'll know the rest once you find my wife.
Got news of your wife.
Plowing hell, why'd you not say so forthwith? Where is she? Why have you not returned with her?
She's in Crookback Bog. Got food, a place to live, and keeps herself busy. Didn't look like she had the slightest desire to leave.
You were to bring her back, not report on the conditions she lives under.
I was supposed to find her, and I did. That was our deal, nothing more.
You still think me rotten to the core. A base bastard, don't you? You believe I alone am at fault for what happened here.
Doesn't matter what I believe.
Yet, looking at you, I see contempt. Can't speak for the world you witches inhabit, but in ours, nothing is ever black and white.
Probably gonna say you're not the only one to blame. Alright then, I'm willing to hear your side of the story.
With Annie, it was love at first sight. A spear tore through my shoulder at the Battle of Anchor. She tended to my wound. Once I'd recovered, I asked her to marry me. She wept with joy. Soon after, Tamara was born. And after that, they sent me to Sidaris. A warlord had risen against King Ethan, and Foltest sent help. It was one battle to the next, one conflict after another. It was a life of war. I was seldom home, and I found comfort in drink. Grew so fond of hooch, I couldn't part with it when I did get home.
All right. What then?
I went from front to front, battle to battle, collecting soldiers' coin, while Anna sat alone with the babe for months. Later, I learned she'd not been so alone after all. For nearly 3 years, she'd found comfort in the arms of one Evan, a childhood friend, a dog's bunghole. Understand, damn it? One tussle in the hay I'd have waved aside, put it out of my mind. But the woman cuckolded me for years, without a whisker of concern for me, for my love.
How'd you find out?
Came home one day and Anna was gone. The things too. Found a letter. She wrote that she didn't love me. That she'd left me for that knob licker and taken Tamara with her. Felt like I'd been rammed in the arse by a horse. I went to find the bugger, to get the girls back, bring them home. As soon as I saw him, something turned inside me, something
难
dark.
怪
I slaughtered the shit-eating twat and fed his
把人家
carcass
宰了，我的天啊！啊，
Guess they call you the Bloody Baron for a reason after all.
What?
Your nickname makes sense now.
No, that's an entirely different story.
Imagine Anna wasn't exactly pleased.
Ha! Bloody understatement if I've ever heard one. She flew into a fit, hysteria, threw herself at me, kicking and clawing. Finally grabbed a knife. It would have been the end of me if I'd not leapt aside.
龙马嘞，
It was the first time I hit her. I had to calm her. Felt I had no other means.
所以说龙马就是巫师啊，
Things changed. They would never be the same.
传说是年轻的龙马
Anna，tried to take her own life and mine several times.
那他老了就变成巫师了。
She would prod me, goad me, taunt me, in the hope I would hit her again, perhaps. She'd scream that I'd robbed her a life of love, that I'd destroyed the idea for her and so might as well kill her. How many times I apologized. How many armfuls of blooms and gifts I brought. She cared not a bit. 2 years of her anger had turned to indifference, broken at times by her bouts of hysteria and my bouts of drunkenness. Cannot fathom how we survived those years, but we did. Though as you know now, not everything was as it might have seemed.
错还是在你身上。
Got only yourself to blame, I think. Leaving her to fend for herself.
How was I not to? I was a soldier. I had no choice.
There's always a choice.
总是有选择的，
Ah,
对，
sod
没有
it
错。
all. I see all my prattlings for naught. You won't bring Anna home, I know that. Will you betray to me how she landed in that bloody swamp?
With the crones and... well, I think she might have lost her mind.
A pact? What the bloody hell?
She was with child, a child she didn't want to bear. Went to the crones for help. They promised to rid her of the problem in exchange for a year of her service. And they kept their word, in their own twisted way.
What do you mean?
Anna must have thought the child inside her would somehow disappear. Instead, the crones sapped her of strength, and ultimately forced her body to miscarry. I think that's when she started to lose her mind. Then they placed magic tethers on her, tethers that cause great pain when tested. A guarantee she'll pay off her debt.
A pact with witches? Bloody nightmare, sounds like some jest. We must get her out. We can't leave her there.
随便你，我劝你别进。我劝你别进啊，反正他这么大男人主义，他一定会进去的。
Venturing into the swamp, even with armed men, is just a bad idea. It's a dangerous place inherently, and I think those crones are a greater threat than anyone realizes.
I'll not sit on my arse waiting for them to return her. Would you wait? Count on their mercy if they had your daughter?
Probably not, but I'm a witcher.
And I'm a husband and a father who's fucked up his life and the lives of his loved ones. I'll gather my men, go there and retrieve Anna.
OK， 你要去救就去救吧。
We had a deal. I've done my part. Your turn to
因为
do
他
yours.
现在做的行为是
Once given.
弥补过错吧？
Now what did I last?
Basilisk. It had just attacked you.
Ah, right. Gargantuan. One solid brute.
然后继续说故事。
I thought we breathed our last.
Watch out!
If I don't survive this, you're to take whatever you want from the fortress.
You'll survive!
Let's show this bastard what we're worth.
刀锋出场了哦。好，
Yeah!
哦，我飞错了。 我靠！哦！哦，这里吗？这里就有可能了。啊，这里。对对对，这里。哦，被压固的。流血过多。这还会怕嘞！哦，射上去。哦。
You have everything?
Yes, thank you.
What you did for me, I shall never forget it.
其实我总觉得 所以我才在中。
I certainly hope not. It's brought me no small trouble.
Meaning?
男爵在这边，他的
Wraiths pursue me.
感觉
Wild hunt. I was foolish to use the power.
当男爵遇到西里的时候，
The wild hunt.
他深深的感觉
I'll
到，
endanger all of you by remaining here. You must
就有一
tell
种
me to
父爱的
guard their
感
doors
觉
and
了。
windows. And no one is to wander the night.
And you? Where do you think you're going?
Now, I ride for Novigrad. And then who knows where.
他感觉有一种有女儿的感觉。
She mounted and rode off. It grew awfully empty without her.
OK，
So there's
我
a
要去
chance
找我
Ciri's still
的
in Novigrad. Thanks for
女儿
helping her.
虽然不是他亲生的女儿，但是
Now you've learned what you wanted to
从小都
know.
是他教育到大的。
But if you could,
Spit it out.
I want to go get Anna. Free her, bring her back. I don't believe she's there willingly.
Must have not heard me. Any journey into the swamp is suicide.
I heard you, which is why I could use your aid. I've no more tales of Ciri to offer you, but go with me and I'll be generous with what I do have. Very generous.
OK， 帮他一个忙。那3个女巫我也想把她干掉，因为那3个女巫
True indeed. I'll round up my men and ride to Downwater.
很讨
You
厌，
can join us there.
Fine. Sounds good.
因为他们本身也是有目的要吃掉西里，他们知道西里的那里。
There you are! Sorry, we was never here.
这是什么？精灵？
What was that?
You tell me. Man or monster? My men call him Uma and say he's a beast, but he seems a man to me. Just hideous as Ardle's shit.
Doesn't look like a monster, but my medallion's trembling. Strange. Where'd you find him?
Funny story, actually. I won him in a game of cards.
告诉我经过。
Funny story. How so?
Went to Novigrad once to rest, indulge in the city's pleasures. Stayed at a tavern and some folk there were playing, so I joined in. Cards were kind that day. Had one devilish hand after another. Robbed the whoresons blind. One fellow, a merchant, took it especially hard. He'd gambled away everything he'd brought from Skellige. Wanted terribly to play another hand, so I agreed. Asked him what he had to wager, and he showed me that sideshow. Not much in it for me, but fuck it, I thought. I'll give the man a chance to win something back. Luck was not with him, and Uma wound up here at Crow's
Uma.
Perch. End of story.
Proper baron now. Even got a jester.
Aye, though I feel something's not right with him.
How so?
Well, he seems more beast than man, but there's wisdom, cunning in the bastard's eyes. Or maybe I'm imagining it. Ever run into anything like him?
No, but he doesn't look dangerous.
I guess that's that. Doesn't eat much, so as long as he's no trouble, the boys might as well have some diversion.
Time I was on my way. So long.
Farewell. I hope you find your daughter.
Oh.
And prove a good father to her.
他要去解救他的老婆。顺势帮忙，只是看那小怪物， 我感觉如果是支线要接，我是蛮想要知道它的剧情。